The moment has arrived for Australians to reject floundering talkback presenters who are racist. My call to respond was sparked when Perth Now posted 6PR afternoon drive bloviator Howard Sattler's bigoted response to the familiarization program at a Delhi call center in India. Operator trainees were purportedly trained to speak to down-under customers in a manner more conducive to the world's stereotypical image of the uptake challenged, chronically inebriated Aussie than, let's say, ABC listeners. Let me respond in kind. First, I'll concede to being completely Schadenfreudist towards Howard Sattler and 6PR, solely through my experiences with their continued humiliating failed attempts at grasping media relevance from the iron jaws of self-induced ratings obscurity. They intrude on our intelligence, deliberately broadcasting all hours of the day and night. Struggle to speak stream of consciousness English, they are obtuse, regularly incoherent, and defensively uninformed. If listeners are touchy with the lack of content quality versus time spent listening, Sattler and company react by denigrating audience intellect. Fortunately, 6PR is regularly hauled before the holy grail of radio performance tribunals, Nielsen, where its steady chronology of audience exodus to its competitors' airwaves is well documented in meticulously detailed, painfully honest statistical data. Data precisely reflective of vapid programming content and directionless managerial ineptitude. While I'm on about incompetence, far be it for 6PR to classify itself as being where you don't miss a thing. In addition to its AWOL audience, several staff members seem to be the only people hitting the mark, procuring new jobs outside of radio in career-preserving anticipation of 6PR's pending sale to new owners. It was years late podcasting, years late utilizing social media, and still squanders any networking resources with its affiliate stations. Given their exclusive reliance on callers, which statistically again make up less than 0.1% of its listeners, Sattler and crew are, in essence, call centers for the usual suspects of myopic, low-information, fixed-income, social misfit, 65-plus shut-ins, whose lone contact with the outside world is a 6PR presenter soliciting phoners for perfect toast recipes, rather than dare broach any topic that even remotely affects the lives of WA citizens. Seriously, if you can't fill a 3-hour radio show with current topics, guests, and your own wherewithal without relying on callers, buddy, you're in the wrong business. I'd also advocate changing the radio dial when it comes to professional integrity, a prerequisite clearly absent from whatever rent-a-manager happens to be keeping the lights on at Hay Street at the moment. But here too, the poor ratings conclusively bear that out. Meantime, the preferred option, if we are to rid ourselves of these racist, xenophobic, anti-Australian presenters, is to boycott the station. Redundant, I know. And the advertisers whose money enables this reckless, hate-mongering, lame attempt at long-antiquated U.S. radio-envied shock jockery. You can call me overly confident, but I'd prefer to do a talkback radio show in Perth than listen to the insufferable, racially prejudiced tripe currently offered by Howard Sattler.